Namaste to all. I'm going to talk about efforts for human values, its impact, and future potential. We have been working on this since the early 80s. This need for human values has been felt for a very long time, and AICTE has been making effort for it since 2017. It is filling the crucial missing link in education by offering education that is holistic and value based. What that means is that it helps to develop a humane and holistic world vision in the student, on the basis of which the student can contemplate about his or her participation in the larger order, that is, has clarity of human beings. With that, he or she is able to develop the skills for living with human values, living in harmony, and exhibits that definite human conduct, participates in the society with that definite conduct, and slowly this humane society is realized. So the crucial missing link is filled by having these three components: universal human values, with the clarity of what to do as a human being to live in harmony. The student is able to develop this holistic and humane world vision. Along with that, strengthening this how to live in harmony, one can have examples from the traditional knowledge systems. And with these two, develop skills which are nature friendly and human friendly. So, human friendly management systems and nature friendly technologies come out as a natural outcome of human education. So, human education or this holistic value based education. So, with this model, AICTE has been strengthening this model actually. In 2017, it started with value education for value based living. That was the formulation at that time. But it made very sincere efforts developing this induction program cell and these two national committees, NCUHV, to develop the content and process, and NCCIP to coordinate the implementation along with teams from regional and national, along with teams for regional and national coordination. In its model curriculum, it placed UHV1 as a part of the 3-week student induction program and UHV2 as a one semester 3 credit course in the model curriculum. And AICT allocated 3 exclusive credits for UHV2 so that every student has the opportunity to develop this holistic and humane world vision. By 2020, the online programs and the online morning session for practical practice started. And 22, the UHV minor degree in UHV was initiated and the development of that minor degree was started. 2023 onwards, this clear vision had emerged, an implementation document had been developed, and it was released in 2023 at the Akhil Bharatiya Shiksha Samagam. One of the major targets was to reach UHV to all institutions associated with the AICTE, about 8,000 institutions. By 2023, self-funded, in fact, by the end of 2022, self-funded face-to-face programs, they started. By 2023, the translation of UHV material into 9 Indian languages was initiated, and it is still going on. Some of it has been already completed, and much of it is going on. In 2024, the UHV cell was established at AICTE so that it can focus on the UHV efforts, and the IP cell was separated to focus on induction with other efforts. In 2025, the practical practice in UHV is being strengthened. And of course, the other efforts are being made to extend UHV to various other arms of the society. So in terms of this practical practice, there is already a very large component of this practice and practical practice in UHV. So UHV 1 has been completely revamped. It has 15 sessions, uh, and now a workbook is also being developed. UHV 2, the foundation course in human values and professional ethics, already consists of 28 lectures and 14 practice sessions. These practice sessions are the practical practices that are included already in UHV 2. In UHV 3, it already had 14 practice sessions, and these practice sessions are in the form of exercise 1 and 2. Uh, and in the morning session that started in 2020, actually, the self-awareness practice, very intense 2-hour practice is being done. So this is a little bit about the practical practice. UHV has been implemented in almost every state of the nation, and 4,000 institutions are running UHV2 courses. If you look at the key assets that the team has, are all of these assets, including the vision for human education for a human society. The process of self-exploration is well articulated and being used. It has developed 16 books, 8 courses for students, and 12 types of FTPs. The team has conducted 9,900 FTPs, and most of them are many of them are face-to-face FTPs. As a number, 298 self-funded FTPs were conducted from 22 to 25, and 32 AICT funded FTPs were conducted during the same period. So there is a lot of interest in this UHV. 240 universities have appointed UHV university coordinators. And these, like I mentioned before, UHV courses are running at 4,000 plus institutions. There are 37, we have identified actually 37 promising institutions, and we have reached more than 90,000 faculty members. And every year, 7 to 9 lakh students are being reached through these faculty that are teaching in these 4,000 institutions. And all of this work is being done on a pro bono basis by the UHV team. It is a network of volunteers of the UHV Foundation. Most of them are faculty members, vice chancellors, faculty members, like that. The team is there, a nationwide team is there, and it consists of resource persons, of coordinators, of technical people, and various other roles that are needed to make this whole thing work, both developing the content as well as implementing the UHV programs. So here's a glimpse of the 16 books, the school books. There are actually a set of 9. I'm just showing you the class 9 books, but the 3 books, there are 9, 10, and 12 books. Then the foundation courses are there for the students of the higher education. On the left-hand side, you can see UHV1, that is an introduction to the universal human values. UHV2 is the foundation course, that is the 1-semester course. And then UHV 7A is the foundation course in holistic human health. So these are the 3 foundation courses. And then there are advanced courses, UHV 3, UHV 4, UHV 5 till UHV 8. So these are components of the minor degree in UHV. So if a student completes this minor degree courses and gets 18 credits, the student is to be given a minor degree. So some of these courses are under development, but up to UHV 5 and then the 7A, these are available already. IRMA conducted an impact study with more than 5,000 institutions, and from 34 states with 27,000 plus faculty members and 11,000 students. It conducted both a quantitative study and a longitudinal study with few. The longitudinal study had few colleges, but the quantitative study has all these colleges. And you can see the impact of this. I won't read it out, but you can go through it. It is very significant. One of the significant ones that I'll just read out is better collaboration and teamwork. More teamwork amongst the faculty, amongst the students, and particularly useful for the alumni. Now, this impact study, the steering committee commented that this UHV should be extended to all institutions of higher education. And it views AICTE's role very highly, places it very highly. It views AICTE's role as an initiator and prototype developer. The committee also agrees with the recommendation to extend the program to school, particularly from ninth grade onwards. And this work is being done. So finally, if you look at the potential to reach every institution of higher learning, there is work that is to be done from the to develop UHV cells in every institution. The target is 8,000. Presently, approximately 4,000 institutions are working on it. And then UHV nodal centers in every state. And our target is not only the existing states, but at least one nodal center in every state and possibly more nodal centers. And ultimately, every college should be a nodal center. So presently, we have identified 37 potentials. Second one is to extend UHV to schools. Presently, 380 schools are running the UHV program from class 9 to 12, and it is being extended to 9,000 schools in Madhya Pradesh. This is a government initiative taken up by the Raja Anand Sansthan of the government of Madhya Pradesh. Third one is to extend UHV to the society at large. Presently, some of the institutions are making effort in few jails and with very encouraging results. The international reach is another aspect which is a high potential. We have been running an international conference since 2012. So it is continuing every year. Last year, there were 22 organizing partners. So 22 institutions got together and funded this conference. There is no registration fee for the delegates. So last year, more than 4,000 registrations were there from 35 countries in this international conference. The fifth point is to strengthen the UHV team. In fact, the volunteer team, which is around 500 volunteers right now, is getting organically strengthened. But we do want to strengthen that as we go along. And we want the UHV Foundation to take it up to reach out to all the institutions that the recommendation is there, so along with, of course, the institutions like AICTE, UGC, the Raja Anand Sansthan, and so on.